Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the stream. I hope everyone is having a fantastic and wonderful day. Let's just click over to here. I am late, I know. I had a chair malfunction just before the stream started, and yeah, that was not good. That was not good. So, yeah. But it's all fixed now. Hopefully it's all fixed and my chair will not be going down anymore. We will see. We will indeed see. So, whew, okay. I'm hot and flustered now because I've been faffing around for ages trying to get the chair to change. So I'm yeah. Right. We're going to play Satisfactory. I am apparently scanning hard drives. That's where I left it when I was going off. So we've got a minute left to scan a hard drive. Let me just go over to the game. My desktop is still showing. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. I need to have a different thing for the desktop capture, don't I? That's okay. There we go. Right, okay. So yeah, we're scanning the hard drive here. I've got this one here. I don't think I want either of these. Yeah, so I'm going to rescan this one. That's what I was looking for. I was actually hoping to get the alternate copper alloy. Right now it's 1-to-1, and then this way it's half copper and half that. Although it's the same, it just uses iron. But I might not bother with that, although that is the we got alternate caterham, which is caterham and petroleum coke. So we're not going to go with that one. I'm going to take this one here. I don't. What are we doing at the moment? So this is 30 minutes. That's 100 per minute. That's way faster as well. We'll take that. Whoa. Hey, we're still in there doing things. Alternate adhered iron plate. So we can use. Oh, what do we do at the moment? We do grooves. We could actually use rubber instead of. Ooh, we might take that one. But then there's another alumina recipe, which I don't know. So that takes the silica out of it. You get the same amount of alumina solution for less water and less bauxite. Not sure there. This I'm not too fussed about. This one, I don't think. Although that would take the steel out of it, but it doesn't take the steel out of it because that's still. We do have an alternate steel. No, we don't have alternate steel pipes. Out. I thought we had an alternate steel pipe one. And also there's this one. I don't know if this is better. I don't know how much quartz we need. Just adding water to it seems like a really good deal. You just add water to it and it becomes. So that's done in the constructor, and obviously this alternate recipe is done in the refinery. So it's a much bigger build. Now, I don't think we're going to do any of these. Although this one eliminates plastic. From the circuit board production. And it's faster. A lot more copper. We use silica instead of plastic. No, I'm going to re-roll this one. Compacted steel. So we use compacted coal and iron instead of just coal and iron. Ooh. Although that is much slower. That's only 10 per minute. And this is 45 per minute as it is currently. And we've got charcoal as well, which is not really of any use to us. So, meh. This one I kind of want to take this one here. We've got steel pipes here. We've got alternate steel pipes here. So that was one that I could have done there. So we can make steel pipes with steel and concrete instead of just steel. But that's. Oh, I'm taking that. I'm taking that. Taking that. I should have been scanning over hard drives, right? See that? It's slower, but it's wait. I don't know how they do it. Rubber. I don't know. Is it bouncy boards? Is that what it is? Is it bouncy boards? But that feels like a much nicer recipe for resources coming in to what you're getting. Instead of all the screws and stuff, let's get rid of the screws. I'm getting rid of the screws. Let's do that. Get rid of the screws. Okay, so this one I got to pick one of. So I'm going to pick the compacted coal because that's all we can pick now. And then this one I'm going to pick a diluted quartz crystal because instead of 5 to 3, we get 9 to 7. And it's like twice the speed, so let's take that as well. There you go. Okay, cool. So what are we doing today? Well, we've got our we've got this done. We haven't got the screw bits because I wasn't looking at the screws, but we've got that done. But now we've got some alternate recipes. We can change some things up. So let's see here. So your copper coming into here. You are nothing coming into here. You're going to be iron from down there, aren't you? Where's the copper train's gone off again? But it could have been 10 minutes. So let's head back up there. And we can start using things. So we have iron coming in. Boop. Zoop. Whee. And I land on top of the train and take 2 points of damage. Cool. Yeah, so we have our iron coming here and becoming iron ingots. I also need to bring limestone into here as well because we need to be making concrete as well. So I'm thinking kind of in front of this we do I was looking at this and I was really thinking that I should have done this differently. Instead of coming off the exact corners, we should have come in by one, had the train tracks further in, and then had the stations either side of it, and then in the train tracks be the main bus, but we haven't done that. So I don't know where our main bus is going to be. Kind of like here, but not here. I don't know how we're going to do a bus, to be honest with you. I haven't thought the layout of this place out very well. So yeah, the copper comes out here. Become copper. I kind of put the thing in and put all the Eastern stuff in and didn't think about how the outputs. The output's going to go that way, but then if they go that way, it's going to be very lopsided base. We want the stuff to be over there, but the stations are in the way. Let's test something out down here. Oh, this is slow. This feels faster. I don't know if it is faster or not, but this is even faster. Boop. Can we, if we did, so this connects here. No, we couldn't. We couldn't bring this in. To be in the center, because another one of the these things would be over there. So that would come, that the roundabout, you'd come off the roundabout, come here, we'd have to make the roundabout different. No. So I really did mess this up. I really did. I didn't think ahead as to the outputs. Like I was focused on that whole belts to iron foundries to iron ingots to screws. This was going to be the smelting area, and then the smelting area would go over to the production area, but then we'd have to have more than just 2 slots for things, and then stuff would go down to the elevator, but the plugs the elevator in the back, which means technically I want this here and that there to be where the products go up and down. Thing is, with this as well, we can 180 the belt. We can 180 the belt much smaller than this actually. I think something like that. Oh, there. Yeah. Right, okay, this is how we built it now. Anyway, screw it. If this is how we built it, this is how we need to deal with it. So, what is your output? What is your output? 75 times 3, 6, 9, 12. 900. That's faster than any belt I have. Yes, that's faster than any belt I have. We may not be able to do this. We might have to come out there and out there on belts. Yeah, and have 6 belts coming out of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 belts. 8 belts coming out of this. Which go to wherever they want to go to. So we'd have 8 belts coming out. Will we have 8 belts coming out? I don't know. 5 times 12 times 4 is 3,600. That's 4.5 belts. Right, yeah. That's 5 belts. Or 75 times 12 times 4 divided by 480 is 7.5 belts. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not quite. It's 450. Yeah. So. Whatever really happens here, the boat's going to have to come off and probably go that way. Thinking about whether I can lower the tracks down. It's another option I have. We could always lower the tracks down to be below this so they don't come up as far. They don't come up to there and stay there and come along, but that's not really any lower than where it needs to be. If we wanted to make it any lower, it would have to be enough for the train stations to fit underground. That would be I think even more than that many in order to make it work. So we have to go down by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wall pieces. I mean, we could do that. We've got plenty of clearance everywhere. It's just over there we don't have clearance, but for the train lines we could do that, and then we could use this central place as the main bus that goes along. I could always move the elevator, like we could put the elevator up on stilts and have the bus underneath it, but the problem is I don't know how big the bus is going to be. So, because all items will come and join and leave. We could also move the bus. It doesn't have to be dead in the center. The space elevator could be like right at the end of it. Also, we have an option of the dimensional depot. Okay. So put down. Oh, that track is loud. Because we are maxed out on the so the hard drive has been complete. What have we got? Alternate circuit board, alternate quick wire. We don't want any of them. Alternate motor. What's a current motor? Adds quartz to it and makes it more complicated, so not really. Yeah, so we have done all of these. So we are currently at 240 per minute uploading and downloading. So we could put those in. But then this is too slow for it. But if you have multiple uploaders, it uploads at faster times. And if we put these in to download it, we could just teleport the stuff around. But that would need, with 240, and each one of these is 75 times 6, it's 450. That's twice. 75 times 3 would be, we'd have to have one per floor. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12. We'd have to have 16 of them just for this. And that's 60 immersive spheres, and I do not have 60 immersive spheres. We could go down to that level. You know, that level. But the train station's underground. Because they're going to bring in the raw materials. That can basically come out and go up as and when it's needed. So it could have pop-ups like here. You could pop up from here. The iron and the copper. It's just so I can put the main bus in here, but I don't want it to be this way. I want it to be like up. I am unhappy with the build. That's what it is. I'm unhappy with the build, but part of me doesn't want to tear it down. Anyway, I need to get rid of these regardless. These are the absolute bare minimum I need to get rid of because we need 8 belts coming out for iron. These ones could come out and go above it. I suppose we could just do that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So let's just go over here. Yeah, I'm not happy with this. Because we can't centralize stuff. Oh, can't do much about it. Right. No. No. Why are you not snapping to the... Oh, because you are not actual... You're not the right size. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. We don't have enough concrete to do that either, do we? Go 55 by 6, do that, okay. And then we're going to come to here. 1, 2, no, don't. 3, 4, 5, 6. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, and then the 8th one is going to be where the stuff is. So I'll put it here. We need 8 belts, don't we? So, what if we did a conveyor wall there, a triple conveyor wall here? That's not going to work for us. because they're all too far apart from each other. Because that would be out far enough for the one there. And this one would have to come out, come up and come in. Yeah, the only way I could do this evenly is like this, because that's an even gap between each one. 2, 4, 6, like that. Take you and put it there. You will go to that one. Ooh, I might have miscalculated it. No, I haven't. No. You will go to that one. And you go to that one. And then you need to figure out all of these guys in here. Is that just... a conveyor lift up? I think it is. Ooh, that might work. Oh, no, not there. Idiot. Here. There. There. Oop. Do 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 do. Yeah. Nah. I'm doing this right now. I just realised I should have gone more vertically with it. Hey. Hey. Build that one. Thank you. Nice industrial beams. Doing it again. I'm doing it again because if I expand this, I can't go out further because we're going to have more buildings here. The next one should really come out and go up above that one. I really hate what I have done with this. Like really hate what I have done with this. Stop all trains. Stop all trains. Okay, I just really hate what I've done with this. So I'm going to I'm going to tear it down. I'm going to tear it down and redo it. Yep, because I don't know if I've done this. I want to use this center point here for the main bus. Okay. So what do I need to train in if I'm going to do that? What do I need to train in if I'm going to do that? I need to train in the raw materials. So we need to train in iron ore, copper ore, coal, and we'll make this. And this bus will just be ingots, for instance, and we've got plastic and copper over there, plastic and rubber over there. So we need plastic and rubber as well. So what if we got to this point and then instead of going we went down the way or down the way. So forget the cross we've done for the train station. And I did a iron line that went from here that way. Actually, it should go from there backwards, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's what it should do. It should go from there backwards, which means the stations don't even want to be here. They want to be along that line and then along that line. And we'll go from here backwards, and we won't worry about the other side of it. We'll just deal with this side of it. So we're not going to be around the centre of it. We're going to be to the south of the centre. And the stuff, instead of being from east to west, it will go from north to south. And then its stuff will come back out to the north, join the centre, and this will be the main bus which heads down south. And we have a lane for iron ingots, a lane for copper, a lane for steel, a lane for caterium, we'll have a lane for aluminium as well, which we'll make somewhere. We could make that the other side. We could always do something like that as well. There will be our inputs for it. So there are 5 things there. I don't know whether there's let me go to the Satisfactory wiki. That's not what I wanted. Let me bring up the Satisfactory mod. The other thing we use. That will tell me. That's what we want to know. The modeler. There's the modeler. Oh. Why is it? There you go. Awesome. So this is what we want to know. So if I type ingot in here, so we just look at the Inputs, outputs, inputs. No alternate recipe. So 1, 2. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. I only want ingot. No inputs. That's better. No inputs. Just outputs for ingots. So what the hell is a fix-it ingot? So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ingots technically. Okay. So if there are 6 ingots, we have 5 of them already. We can just do 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, 4 line, 5 line, 6 lines here, and then everything taps off of that. So they feed the lines up there. So every time we overload a belt, we add a new belt to it, and change up there. Draven, hello, good evening. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay, can I connect you to there? No. Come down to there. I hope you're having a good day. Last we had color change the bricks. Yes, I managed to get the color change working. We have no power down here, do we? No, we don't. Yeah, we can adjust the color of the bricks depending on when they get hit. There's still some stuff to do in that. I really wanted to go and do that again tonight. I was really edging on the whole, which is probably why I'm not happy with what I'm doing in Satisfactory. I'm not currently happy with what I'm doing because my brain's going, I want to go and do the other thing. Oh, look, shiny. Wing. Okay, so if we need to run the power all the way down here, that's not really a problem. Can I build any of these again? I want to build, no, not stackable foundry. Yeah, stackable foundries. I'll build 8 of them. I can't build 8 of them because I don't have anything basically. I wonder if I can build a power. I can power the stations, can't I, directly? That'll give me power everywhere I need to go. We'll do that. Do that, and then I should be able to fly again. Hurrah! Problem is that I can't pick up these because I'm full of stuff. Let's throw down a couple of these guys. Okay, so basically dump all of that in there. That should free up some of my inventory. Remove that, and then tell me if that put a crate down. It did indeed put a crate down. Not really surprised. Trash all of that. Trash all of that. Okay, cool. Trash those. Don't worry about that. Okay. Let's do the same for these. I don't know why I looped that round. I was going to have the things. So let's empty you. Empty you. We're going to move the stations. We don't want them to be here anymore. Yep, let's get rid of those. Right, can I just simply... Yes, that's going to do crates everywhere. It's going to be the easiest way to deal with this. So sort, dump and dump. Oop. I do love how I can access a crate even though I'm nowhere near it. Okay. Right, can you upload the concrete? Hey, got it all. Cool. I am going to connect the one end to the other end though, so I can zip line back up and forward and back in all over the place, because that's just so much quicker. So much quicker. Where's the power cable that we had here? There. Oop. There we go. And that's a stupid long cable and you can't even see it. That's okay. Oops, excuse me. Right, so oh, hiccup. So that's the sensor. Is that? Yeah, that's where we want to go, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wasn't that right? No, it turns too quickly. Okay, so it's there. Ooh. No, that is a straight line. Oop. There you go. Okay, and then in here we want to put in a logistics train station. Sorry, transport. So we want to go 1, 2. Great platform with stuff on that side. Yes, that's right. And then you. Now I think I have to replace you. So I'm sure you don't connect properly. Oop, there you go. Okay. Too close for another switch, that's okay. Nope. There. Doop 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 doop. Boop. And then you, actually, I'd love to have you 180 round to here, but I don't think you can you? No. What's the sharpest 180 we can do? So let's go there to there, and then so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5. So if we said 5, 5 is the shortest it can go. That means we'd move all of these rails in by 1, but I can't do that because the elevator's too big, so we're not going to do the rails in by 1. But that means that I'd have to have this station here to make that corner, right? I put a station there. There's still space for it. Just thinking about trying to get the trains to leave and go to the other track straight away. But so we put the station. I actually moved it over by from that block to that block. Instead of being in the center there, we've moved over to here. And it would be lined up with that one there. Alright, can you... Well, in case industrial beams have already reloaded. Damn it. Freight platform, which would sit there, there. Maybe it could be even closer now. Don't know. That's fine. Wonder how close we can get. Turns too sharply. So maybe one tile. Yeah, we can move one tile forward. Yep, I want to do that. I want to move this one tile forward. There's a box down there, isn't there? Damn it. And now, of course, I can't access it. But the rotors. Damn it. Let's do this on the other side. Because damn it. Easier to put the train station facing that way. Then we'll stick these in. They are pretty close to the track though. No. Why would you assume I want to flip the next one over? Why? They are pretty close to the track. Can I get the belt crossing in there? That would really be close to the train. Right, that's certainly gone. This is kind of why I had it in the center, but this is okay. Experiment number 57. That's still valid. Awesome. You can still connect to that, but that is kind of the sharpest you're allowed to turn. So that's fine. And we can still put in our belt crosser. Oh, no. There. It just changes to be connected underneath there and then come straight out to the one here. Okay, it's close, but that lets us connect it together. We could also shrink it down or move it out, but well, we could rebuild that merger thing. That's not a problem. This is valid coming round. Okay, and you'll go on, and you'll never want to rejoin this track, because if you did want to rejoin this track, you'd have to come off of oh, you can only have one output directly from a train. Well, that's so I couldn't even have two input. I'm going to go to there, you're going to go to there, and then can I come off of there and connect to that? No. Ah, okay, you can have one output on a train. I didn't know that. Okay. So the trains come down here, they're 180 into the place they want to go into. That'd be fine. We might be able to actually fit two trains in there. This will have to come from here to there and be such like that. This will go to there. How many tiles is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You go, I don't know how far because I haven't put the next things in. And if we need to do train to the other side, then we can do that. That's not a problem. Hey, we need more of you, please. Can you just zoop off into the distance, please? You go to there, that's fine. And then you will go to there. You won't interact with that train at all. Right, is that going to do? Yeah, so you're going to have signals there coming in. You have signals because that's a join. That's a big bit of track though. No. Let's have it go to the start of the station and then the end of the station. And move around to the station. There we go. Okay, cool. Right. Copper ore D1. Iron ore D1. Let's redesign our balance crossing. Okay. I think I want to do it like that because right now, if we put this in. Going to live there, and it, yeah, we can't actually go, we can't do it in between the blocks because of the way the spacing works, so I couldn't hide things in the concrete unless we made the concrete thicker. So we do that, we connect you to here, so we get rid of all of those, but we want to shrink this by, I think, 2. Might be 1. Let's save this as the 2 and see. It might be 1 we have to save it for. Save, yes. Okay, blueprints, balance, crosser, so we turn that around. It wants to sit on the train track, but not on the train track, if that makes sense. So, like that. And then over by 1. Down by 4. Over this way by 1, like that. That will line up with there, that will line up with there, this will come up with here. Plenty of space for the trains to come through. Yeah. We can choose where to output on the other side, just like that. So those 4 all come into there. Problem is, if we want to reverse this round, we don't have one for reversing it round. I could build. Ow. Well, no, 'cause we're never going back into the train stations, so. So that's what we want. Same here. It has to be the center of this is in the wrong place. really feel like I should re-edit that blueprint. Change this piece to be one of these ones, so I know exactly where the center is. Yeah. Because of that, because it doesn't quite line up sometimes with the center, so you need to know where the actual center is. So it also doesn't snap to the train tracks, but or snap to like any of these outputs, which would be very, very nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. Okay, there we go. Right. So now I want to come down here and I want to put in our stackable foundries. And they want to have the inputs be this side. But I need you to make sure you're actually on the floor. So, boop-a-doop-a-doop. You want to be there. Yeah, is that right? Yeah, that's where I want to put you. But I want to make an edit to you before we start putting you all down. Yeah, more editing of blueprints. I know, because I found not necessarily a fault with it. Oh, did I make it in the larger blueprint manager? Really? Really? Okay, let's not bother with that then. Let's just put it down. Now I don't want it. Put it there. This edge piece here, so then you'll come down and go that way, which is fine, and then the outputs will come out. We'll have to go over the tracks to the other side to do this, but that's fine because we could use those to go underneath it, or we could just go up and underneath one lower than that, which won't be a problem. Yeah, do that. All right, we put one on top. Do you wanna... Oh no, oh no, oh no. Right, okay. Interesting. So blueprint mode does still put them down as blueprints. Does this leave a gap, or is this is flush? So I have to put it down in non-blueprint mode. If I put it down in blueprint mode, for some reason it aligns to each other. So yeah, right, bloop. There you go. Then we have over here You will connect to you. You will connect to you. And the door is just for show. That's fine. Okay. So I'm going to run power lines up the center. Okay. So, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, no, okay. Blueprint mode. Do I want to actually have this right next door to it, like I did the last one? Or do I leave a gap between the buildings? I do kind of want them all balanced as well. We'll do it like this. And then rather than put it on top because it doesn't snap properly, we'll snap it to that building. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fall off the edge in a minute. I can see it coming. You will go there. You will go there. You will go there. We're missing iron plate. That's fine because we haven't dismantled. We did dismantle them. Oh, I didn't pick up all the tough stuff. Okay. Oop. To plug these buildings in. Yes, I need to plug these buildings into something. Can I just temporarily plug them into the rail system so I can fly a little bit closer? Oop. Do. I transfer through the buildings and go to the copper ones, which is next to it. But yeah, and then after that will be steel. Okay, and then they'll come out of their respective places. They can't come at the end and come down here. That's going to be a problem. Where do they come out of to get to here? So we need five locks from down there, but each one's going to need multiple belts. So need to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Leave the outside alone. So we'd have to have 4. So we'd probably have to do this there. But there is. Hello. You have Chinese food. Nice. Nice. So maybe these want to be a little bit further away from the edge. Because you're going to bring everything from there up to this point, and then it's going to go on to mainboard. So we know we're going to have five lines here. So ignoring that line because that line's used. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what if I got rid of those two? Put them on the end instead. That leaves enough space to do what we're doing. And I fell down again. Nope. Can I just power you from there or something for the moment? I don't think I need to do that, but then that just lets me fly around so I can connect all the things fly around. So then iron, copper, steel. So that's nice. We also want concrete. The first one should really be concrete, shouldn't they? Let's be honest, there should be concrete. Our first one should be concrete. We don't make concrete in here. That's not what I want. I want concrete, limestone. Let's go with limestone. Limestone. And we've got concrete in a constructor. Yeah, really we want limestone to be the first one, and concrete. We're going to need that for this, for building. So this is stored. I don't need the iron ingot stored, but I do need iron plate stored. I don't know if concrete needs to go on the case industrial beams. Do. Okay, so you're an input, but you're not going to be an input, because if we do that, that's running at 900. We don't have 900 speed belts. They don't exist in the game yet. Well, they don't exist in our game yet. So yeah. So we'll do that. I need to do this corners pieces yet, don't I? Concrete can be done elsewhere. This will be iron. Iron, copper comes down. So we're going to go up by two. So we've got by 3 on this one. We've got about 2 on this one. We're going to go to here at the start of the Okay. He says, no, full well, that doesn't actually work. Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, and then we want to have a output. And we want to have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. So you will go to, well, I want you to go to here, but not like that. Okay. Okay, so that one connects to that one, and then we'll have splitters which split it off as it goes. Okay, so this one wants to connect to that belt, like so. Oh, hello, why am I connected to the other side of that? Oh, because you were. Then this one was connected to that one, but it might be too steep. It is too steep. Damn it. What if we came out to... No, because then if I keep going down, it isn't going to work. What's the smallest? I just removed something I did not want to remove. What is the smallest? Is it 2 or 1? It's got to be 2, right? So you'd go into there. You would go into there. It's 2, yeah. Now that only works so far, and then we hit that and run out of here. Better way to do this. Can we do something like this? So you would go into there, but I don't want to do that. You would go into there. You would go into there. That would go to what's the story? So what if we put it there? Could you connect to there, and then you connect to that one? Why don't you do this straight? Interesting. It doesn't do the up and then straight thing that I want it to do. That's weird. Oh. No, of course you're running backwards. Is there any way to run a belt like this? No, that's right. Yeah, that's right. And you are... Yeah, of course you are. Of course you are. So I want to run the belt that way, but I want to reverse it. No, there's no way to reverse the... Ah. Oh, that's... utterly disappointing. How can I get the belt to go the way I want the belt to go? But that's just doing a small ramp. I don't want to do a small ramp. I want to do... You disappoint me. I suppose we could do this. Ooh. The build mode changes between straight or the normal mode. So maybe it's too steep. No, it's not. We're just stupid. So if I have it down like that, if I change the build mode, it just makes it. It changes the curve of it. But what I want to do is for what it did when you're plugging a machine to a machine, it goes up steep and then along flat. Like it goes up at a sharp angle and then along flat, which is what I was hoping it would do, but it's not going to do that. So I guess we just got to do this. See it like that? Look at that. See, it's got this flat bit here. It's slightly flat and then it goes down. That's what I wanted it to do, but along further. So I've just got to build it like this. I think I've just got to build it like this with these guys in at every station. Which means this one doesn't want to be here. This one wants to be in the center of the block. So let's get rid of those. And these, not the wall behind. Oh no, you are up by one to there. We should be able to get I have no idea where we're going to go with the last one, so you know, yeah. And then all we do is we bring each belt in level to the height it is, and then once the height below it is free, we go down to the height below it. But the problem is, if you look at that, the angles are different. It's coming in at an angle there and leveling out towards the end, which is not what I want. So I want to go from the other way, but I can't go from the other way because there's no way to reverse a belt when you're holding it. So I need to start from the end and work on my way back on each and every one of them. To get things to work the way you want them to, there you go, that looks better now. All the belts conform. I just need to have these stack places there. I don't mind those. I don't mind those. They're all right, especially with the white color scheme on them. I do quite like the monochrome white and black. or well, white and blue we're actually doing. Yeah, and then we're going to do splitters here. For the copper. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. That's valid. Yeah. Yeah, belts, whatever direction you basically, whatever direction you start is the beginning of the belt, and it then goes to the end of the belt. So that's the direction you go, which is fine. But a reverse direction key, yeah, would be useful so that I could do this, because I said if I start here and go down, it goes, the belt starts there, goes down, and then levels out at the bottom, which wouldn't matter if we did it for each and every belt, but it kind of would have an effect here because the belt would be closer to this one here. I want it to be higher there, so yeah, it would be nice if they had a reverse button. So yeah, also they're programmable splitters, aren't they? And I didn't want to put programmable splitters in. This is something else I kind of wish that you could do. You can upgrade conveyor belts and lifts and things with the newer versions. I wish you could change a splitter for a splitter for a smart splitter. I wish you could replace a splitter or a merger. You could swap a splitter to be a merger because you might put the wrong thing in. However, if I remove those, that shouldn't make any difference now because we've done that. So yeah, do I even want? Do I want to do that? Do I want to have? Let's do this actually, and let's go any overflow. Okay, let's just do that. No, R switches between straight and default mode. So when you're putting a belt in, so you've got straight mode, and if you push R, it switches between default mode, which is just free angle, and then straight mode. That's all it does. It doesn't reverse direction. It does when you have a conveyor belt. A conveyor lift. If you have a conveyor lift, you see here, if you push R on it, it switches the direction of it. But it doesn't work for a belt, which is very annoying. Very annoying. Nice if you had like a, I don't know, an R to toggle build mode, and like a shift and R to toggle direction or something like that. I don't know, but there isn't. So I do wish splitters were a bit thinner. I really do wish splitters were a bit thinner. No, none of you have a. You be attached to belts. You can be attached to belts. Okay. Are you smaller than us? That should repair the belt, shouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, because the belt's only, that's what, so. So what if we tried this instead? What if we go to that, and there, and instead of putting the smart splitters in there, has an input and output. If there is no other outputs, the balancer group and items are sent to this output. That's what I want. But I can't hold control to snap it to that, obviously, because it doesn't know where that is. Oh, that's a shame. Plus, they're also they're the same height anyway, so it's the same thing as a splitter. I was just trying to find something that was a bit thinner, so it doesn't look like it's touching so much, but no. We'll do. I just put a normal splitter in, just a normal. Don't need smart splitters because these only want 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 90, 120 per building. the only one. So we can do 4 of them on one single copper belt, and then we need to bring a second copper belt in. And if I was going to do a second group of them down further, we'd bring a second line of stuff in, because we need another train then. We need another iron train. So yeah, a tight curve will work. What do you mean by a tight curve? For right, I'll build 2 of these, but I can't because I don't have enough rotors. I'm very confused as to where I've used my rotors. Unless train stations use rotors. Do these use rotors? No, they use motors. So where, unless they're on the floor over there, they're probably on the floor. What's our inventory looking like? That's inventory is okay. Let's throw that. The concrete's not auto-filling. And I was going to put down like 1 here, and then 1 off of it facing against it. Yeah, to act as splitters, to act as an overload splitter. But the reason I was going to do that is so it wouldn't clip into the belt above. But it still clips. It still clips. So I might as well just use a standard splitter and not worry about any fancy stuff with it. So yeah, so our concrete is actually no longer running over at the main base. That's okay though. That's okay. Yeah, we have 2 rotors. Put those in there, put those in there, put those in there. Just clear up our inventory a bit. Okay. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. So there is another secret belt. Secret thing. No? Hmm? Yes, there is. I know it's there. There it is. I know it's there. There it is. It's really strange. If you put it in and it's too long, it doesn't render like at the ends. Boop. Doop. Okay, so I've got a couple of flying things here. This is what I want. So grab, yoink, grab, yoink. Delete all that, delete all that, delete all that. Grab. Ugh. Oh. Screw you, game. Stupid rotating stuff around as I'm using it. Could you just empty all the belts out, please? That way I can just pick these up and delete the stuff inside them straight away, make life a lot easier for me. So I can just do this. Get rid of that, and that'll do. Right, okay. I'm so very glad it remembers the blueprints. Even if you've updated or changed the blueprints or even deleted the blueprints, it still remembers that that building was a blueprint. Yoink. No. Oh, damn it. Put a container. Dump the rubber in there. Dump the plastic in there. Okay. That's fine. Right, so I need to run a power line all the way down to the end. Which means we're going to be using the center one. So we're going to have 3 on this side, 3 on that side. We'll be using the center one for power. I also don't quite know how I'm going to be splitting things around and stuff coming in. I think we'll leave the lower. No, we can't leave the lower one because there's a train line there. So the iron ingots will come down here. If they want to get to that side, not that the iron ingots need to become a great deal because they don't. They only become. They do become a. Well, we're not doing what kind of wire. Cast plate is steel. No, we don't do that. So basically, they become 3 things. We're only going to become 3 things, then having them on the main bus is a bit. Having anything on a main bus in this game is a bit weird because it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. I should really be doing final product and building back from final product. Back to ore. That would be very weird. That would be very weird. But yeah. So we're on a power line. Down the center, but I don't know how often I want to put it in. If that makes sense. Why have we failed? Why have you failed? You should have. Oh no, there's no power going down there now, is there? Damn it. Maybe I'll use rail tracks to do it. Mini one goes in there. Can I please put in another train station? Please. Get you at this end. Get you at the other end. Get you to the power grid. Thank you. So my tracks are now powered, which means my jetpack is now powered. Doopy doopy doop doop doopy doop. Oop, that works out pretty damn well, I think. Where's this? Oh, I deleted the station, so the power is no longer there. Bash. Doop doop doop. Come on. Come on. If I do this, it gives me enough power points down the line. Okay. One there. Oh, and then later. Boop boop. It defaults to resize, so switch the platform on, switch back again, it shrinks them. Nice. A doopy doop 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 doop. Missed. Okay. Oof, straight into the other way out. And the other way just leads to certain death, so yeah. Okay. Didn't realise that. Let me have a look at something here. So let's you be gone for a minute. Boom. So we want to create nuclear pasta, for instance. Need stuff we don't have unlocked yet. So we need copper powder, which comes from copper powder. That comes from copper ingots, which comes from copper ore. Okay, easy. Easy, easy, easy. Okay. What's this? This is a preserved conversion cube, which comes from a fused modular frame and a radio control unit. That is a heavy modular frame, which has its own 4 things. Nitrogen gas, which is a nitrogen gas thing on its own. Through iron rods. It's iron plates, so we can do a double down there, right? Yep, okay. We can also do a double down for iron rods there. Steel is steel, which is iron ore, coal. Case beams. I need to look at some of the alternate recipes that I've got. Right, okay, this is not going to be. This is not going to be what I thought it would be. Oh god, this is all. I was wondering whether I could work our way backwards through things. But I think I need a bus just like what I've got down the other place, where we make the stuff, we put it on the bus, and the bus runs and we take it off bus, which means we need to have a bus which can store every single possible item in the game. There's loads of stuff that's, yeah, so so there are 172 separate items in the game. No, there's more than that now. Hold on, because that's an old thing. Right, okay. I've seen a lot of people do a factory here, a factory there, and a factory the other place, and have stuff go all around all the place. I'm thinking of because like okay, so we're making iron ingots here, yeah. And I put the iron ingots on the bus. We put the iron ingots on us, but they're only used in. I mean, we've got a couple of things we don't know about yet, but they're used to make plates. They're used to make rods, and they're used to make screws. I don't want to do the wire. I don't want to do the steel casting. So currently they're only used for three things. So they'd only go down the bus three stops. You know, more than three stops because it depends on the order of things. But you know, and then we don't need them anymore. But then what if we do need them later? That's the thing. This is why I was looking at this and wondering, is it possible to build this way? This is a lot. But you go, so I want the final product and I will figure out what I need all the way back. So I'll start back here. So we'll make iron ingots, which are a different recipe in this one. We'll make iron ingots, and then we'll turn those ingots into, and these iron ingots are dedicated purely to make nuclear pasta. That's all that's for. And then we want to make another thing. So the next one would be what's this? Motors? Is that no? I don't know what that is. And there's no way for me to click it to find out. Is there? I've got to go here. Thermal production rocket. Okay, and then I go up here and do thermal production rocket. Put on, and then I do the same with this one, and I drag it back out, and we build a factory that takes in the raw resources and spits out nuclear pasta. And then we build another factory which takes in the resources and spits out. I know I just set it to one, but we can set it to whatever number we wanted to do. And it spits out one thermal rocket per minute. another factory does something else. There would be a lot of factories that would become redundant, and I should have really chose to do this at the start of the game, because we've done tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3 of stuff, and those factories would be completely redundant now and not doing anything. So that's why I'm kind of looking. Let me carry on going down the line with this here. So right, hang on. Before I do go down the line here, there's some things I've messed up. Let me take this chunk here away. So we only have. I don't want bolted frames. I don't really want steel frames. Although, do we have steel frames? I don't know. I do wish there was a way to tell the modeler what recipes you have. Like, I'd like to be able to tick this to say yes, I have this, or no, I don't. So it says in here whether I have it or not, so I can find out. That'd be a nice feature to have. Settings. No, it's just got your UI mode. So, for instance, we've got like here. Let me get rid of these two, because we've got an alternate recipe for copper alloy ingot, which can go to copper ore and iron ore. And if I get rid of those, it tells me I need 300 of each coming in, which we can do easily. 300 of each coming in, we can do with just the trains. The trains bring the raw resources in, and it gets produced in situ. The exception, the only exception to that rule, is the plastic and rubber, because that is a byproduct, technically, of power generation. So, yeah, I don't think I have any alternate recipes for this. Heavy encased frames? I don't know. Heavy modular frame. Oop. No, we don't have any alternate recipes for that one, so that's fine. This is why we should tick it in here, because I don't know half the stuff that's gone on here. So, and there's going to be a couple of double up things, so we'd have to like double check stuff as we go back. So let's go here. So we have an alternate recipe for this one, don't we? We have the adhered iron plate, which I do think is a better version. Oh, gotta not do that. Gotta not do that. Where are you? Nope. Do that to make sure it always stays on top, so even I remember it's on top. Reinforced iron plate. Yeah, this one here gets rid of the need for screws completely. Not as fast as the original, not as fast as the one with here, but this one is a con, because this one you actually use more screws. So not as fast, but gets rid of the screws. So I might do that one to get rid of the screws. So we'll do the alternate adhered iron plate. So adhered iron plate, we'll do that. Boom. Okay. And then you'll come out and you're going to be iron rods, because we don't have any alternates for that. And that's going to come out, and that's going to be the alloy ingot one, and that's going to be iron ore, and that's going to be copper ore, and we zoom those out to 0. Okay, this is iron plate. I don't have any other alternate recipes for iron plate, but that can go to there, so that figures that one out. Okay, and then we've got rubber, which is needed. Rubber is fine. Rubber's okay. Yeah, I've seen that's another one. I've seen people do yeah, you have a factory which is dedicated to a single thing, and it's all on the train network. It's all on the train network. So you put a train station in for screws, and you have not parking for trains, because you need your trains always moving to do that. So you'd need a train station. You need to leave space for enough stations to or you either need parking for trains in that case, because if you have so if you build it and you have 2 trains going somewhere and then you add a 3rd train, that might block up the line, so you need to make sure you got parking for the train so they can sit back and stop somewhere, which you can do with the path signals. That's completely doable with path signals. You could have or alternatively you could have a station dedicated to each pickup and each drop off. So if 2 places need screws, you'd have 2 stations at the screw one, picking up, dropping off. That's fine. And then you're dropping goods off into it as fast as you can possibly drop them off in there, and then you just expand it. So yeah, you have a factory that does iron ingots, and a factory that does copper ingots, and a factory that does screws, and a factory that does plates, and connects them all up to the train network. Which I think my original plan when I first started was going to be that. Like where we started, that was going to become the iron place, and then we was going to build a copper place somewhere else, and then build something with trains and do things. And then I got completely sidetracked by it, doing things and changing stuff and yeah. That wouldn't be difficult to do. It would just involve a lot of train lines being put in places, and I seem to like my train lines going in dead straight lines, and I don't know why, because that's not how trains work.
Hello there.
So oh, hello there. That was very big. That was very big on the screen. Why was that so big on the screen? Why am I alert? Things are big. Well, hello. Good evening. I hope you are having a good day. He's barely woken up. Good day, sir. Hold on just a moment, sorry. Whoa. Oh dear. Oh, oh, there you go. Yeah. Actually see an 8K instead of 4 AP. Oh, your new glasses are doing well then? Right, boom. I don't have any alternate steel recipes, do I? That requires compacted coal, which I don't really want to. We are making enough. We're not making. No, we'll go with the standard steel recipe. Standard steel recipe, and that's going to be iron, and then coal. Coal. Ding. Okay. Now this one's going to be steel beams, which is from you because we can do that. And then this is going to be standard concrete, which is limestone. Oop. Okay. So we can ignore all of those because they are going to come in via trains. So that's not a problem. Okay, put on. So, oh, we've got more to do. More to do. So we need some screws as well. Oh, I've got all this to do as well down here. Wow, this factory would be massive. So yeah, that would make this right. So screws, it's just is iron rods. Iron rods are being made here, so we can tap off that one, so that's not too bad. Aluminium, I don't have a damn clue how to make this yet. I haven't done anything to do with aluminium, so that's that. I don't know how that works at all. Aluminium, and then we've got aluminium here as well, but that can tap off of that one. We have crystal oscillators. Remember the Factorio version of that app? Yeah. I mean, the Factorio calculator online is pretty good. Oh, boom. But it doesn't give you the visuals. Well, it does give you visuals. So I think this is based on that. No idea how aluminium works. That's just quartz crystal, which is just quartz. Ooh, that's not the miner. That's quartz we'd have to bring in as well via the trains. That can be done from Did I not have copper being made up here somewhere? Where did we have copper being made? There's iron. The copper goes into the iron, doesn't go into anything else. Didn't we need copper up here somewhere? Yes, we did. Copper over there. Okay. So that has to go to there. Yes, yeah, they do it automatically. Yeah, they do. They do. That's yeah. And then this is steel plate, which we're making up here, so we can tap that one into there. Okay. Let me to make computers. So plastic is just plastic, so we ignore that one because that's coming in from elsewhere. Cable can be cable. This is going to be circuit boards. I have the option to do another circuit board, but we'll ignore that. Plastic can go to there. Copper is copper sheets. That is going to come from that one there. Okay, it's a giant mess, but we can ignore those on the end. That's our inputs from elsewhere. Also, this I don't know about, so I'm going to put this over here because I don't know. But if I wanted to make a factory that was just going to make one nuclear pasta a minute, hold on, I'm being limited by something. Here. No? I've been limited by something else. I don't know what it is though. Not there either. Why does it say 0.5 when it should be 1? Nothing else has got any numbers in it, has it? No. Why do you say 0.5? Well, I want you to make 1. 12. Oh, that's one machine, isn't it? So one machine which is making one nuclear pasta every 2 minutes. We would need all of this. Yeah, it's the machine. Yeah, we would need all of this infrastructure. So that's an external infrastructure. So don't worry about that. And there was rubber here somewhere as well, wasn't there? Where was the rubber? That's up there. So don't worry about that. They're external. Okay, and this I'm not sure about. So we'd need this, a factory this size that can accommodate all these machines. However, I will say most of them are zeros or oh sorry, that's what's this? This is iron and copper, isn't it? Yeah. So let's iron and copper can go like that. Okay, it's a mess, I know. That should probably go up here somewhere. Boom. Okay. So we need, mostly looking at this, half a machine, 2 machines, quarter of a machine, 12 of nitrogen gas, but I think that's 12.5 nitrogen. It's not extractors, is it? That's yeah, 12.5 nitrogen gas. So that's the amount that's gas on there. So like half a machine, half a machine, half a machine, one machine, half a machine. The most we need is 6.3 machines making copper ingots, by the looks of it. So it's not that big of a factory. It's a complicated factory because there's lots of belts going everywhere in it. But it's only going to have one machine here, one machine there. And if our machine is ever needed, like here, we've got 1.33, we could probably overclock that to make it match. We could overclock 6 of them to match that. That we could overclock 1. Yeah, this is this becomes complicated. I mean, silica is easy. Silica is easy. That comes from quartz, which is this one here. Boom, that's easy. So that's not difficult. The complicated part is this bit, because this is aluminium scrap, because that's the only recipe I have, which comes from aluminium solution, which comes from bauxite and water. Okay, that's easy enough. All right, let me move this back over into the scene here. So this one's easy. But so they're two mining outposts. So that's mining and that's mining. So that'll be trained in, because this is the raw materials at the end. And then what's this? Is this compacted coal, or no? This is just coal. Okay, so this is just coal there, which actually we have a coal machine already. So that's just coal there. So the product, the problem with this is that I think this is the only one that has a byproduct. Well, in fact, it's got two byproducts. It's got water, which can be shipped back into there, I suppose. Because you can't dispose of water, which is weird. Like there's no drain. You can't just drain the water back into the ocean. It's weird. Not that I know of. You can package the water and sink it. Can you? Packaging water. Close that, and then. Oh yeah. Oh, so you can. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't know that. Right. But I was told that apparently you can pump this back into it, and the pumps are smart enough to not pump the water in. I was told that if you backfeed this to it, it's smart enough that the pump won't run. No, the pump won't run. Yeah. And of course we also get these, so we need less of these. Don't you need the water sink to you? I mean, the water doesn't necessarily sink you. You sink in the water. The water's just happy being there doing its own thing. You know, it's not without fussed about it, but yeah. So we create a weird loop thing here. But yeah, so you can ship the water back into the bauxite refinery, and it will use that water first over this one, even though that you don't have any priority systems. So that is a complicated factory. Oh yes, but it is not a big factory. It's got a lot of machines in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try and line some of these things up in actual like lines so that I can count stuff. That's an external source. I think it takes half and half. Yeah. But your output is less than half, so that's why it actually will take more of this. So I think that's why it works. And if not, we can always underclock the water. Do it that way. Underclock it. If you package and unpackage, do you get the empty containers when you unpackage? There's so many fluid priority of the planet, you can just put a valve. Oh, that's true, yeah. You can put a valve on one of the pipes and limit the flow to balance it, so it will always use this flow, and then yeah, you do get. Okay, so you could also choose to package the water up in both locations, belt it in, and then have the priority on the belts coming in. So that would give you a balance as well. So, but yeah, you could just have a valve on the input from this one, and set the limit to 61.5, so we know this would balance, and it would run all the time. You'd have to fill the system first to get it to work, to get it to run once, and then once it's all buffered, you would limit it afterwards. So yeah, so it would be one. Is that a refinery? That's a refinery, isn't it? It's aluminum. Yeah, I don't know where that's going to go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 machines. 30 machines in a factory that produces 0.5 nuclear pasta. Well, 30 different machines. Some of them would be needed more. So we've got 30, 36, 37. Well, 36. That can be clocked up. That can be clocked up. That can be clocked up. 37 machines, I would say. So that'd be fine. Yeah, this is rubber. This is rubber coming in. Rubber and plastic. We've done already. We've done a factory doing rubber and plastic. So that's a nuclear pasta machine, which we could put in one factory and go, okay, raw materials go in, so they would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 train stations. Nine train stations dropping off stuff. That's one hell of a building. That would be one hell of a building. Well, there is something. There is something that I want to build that. I want to build that, but I know full well that I would get very annoyed for it. Oh, plus, we can't build it because I don't have all the stuff available to me. I don't have the particle accelerator. That's not unlocked yet. We don't have the blender. That's not available to us yet. So I can't build this yet. So I need to build other things beforehand, which lends itself to satellite factories to do in. Like, hey, this is where we process all of our iron into ingots, and then we have another factory which processes all of the iron into whatever it processes into. The problem. The only it's not a problem. It's an issue with me with it is that you'd build the factory and it would be wonderful and fantastic, and then you'd find a hard drive with an alternate recipe in it, and you'd have to rebuild the entire factory with that alternate recipe because it's just so much better to use. So I either need to ignore the alternate recipes and only use the default recipes for things, which I don't want to do because the foundry version of steel of iron is so much better. Yeah. The factory version of these is so much better because if I oh, I can't change this here, so if we did the standard version, instead of 6 machines, we need 21 of them, 21 smelters. And 638 iron coming in, copper coming in. But the alloy version of it, is there an undo? Oh, there is an undo. Awesome. Even undoes the camera movements. Nice. Okay, drops us down to 300 of each, which is a more doable one. I've seen that mod, and I am extremely tempted. The problem is that I don't know what recipes do what. Like I don't know if necessarily one recipe is better than another one. You know, like there's only one that does that anyway. Like the steel one. I don't necessarily know whether this is a better version of that one. But like this is slower, making the reinforced plates this way with the rubber. It's slower. But if I didn't do that, we wouldn't bring rubber in. We'd have to make screws instead, which we are making here. Can I? Oh, I can't edit that recipe. That's a shame. Why can't I edit that recipe? Why don't you let us do that? No. Okay, so what if we went with the standard one? That goes down to there. I think everything else was fine, wasn't it? There wasn't another. There's only 2 places it was needed. Yeah. And then that needs screws, which comes from this guy here, which ups you. It doubles the screw usage. So that's not a terrible thing if we went with that, and then we wouldn't have to bring rubber in. I do have alternate screws, don't I? I do have car screws, but that's saves on iron rods, and we need iron rods as well for these guys, because I have bolted frames, I think. Yeah, but that's a bad recipe. That's a bad recipe. Boop. The problem with this is that this is completely self-contained, and then when we're no longer making nuclear pasta, because I don't know whether it's needed in the next stage of things, this whole factory becomes redundant. Whereas if you did little satellite factories, you can just take one off the grid and not worry about it. Learning factories you need for stuff that doesn't go to the next one is building materials. Yeah, that's what I've got a Reddit thing up here saying that there's 36 items plus consumables if you want consumables, and also fuel. So it hasn't included consumables and fuel, but there's 36 items which are used for building, which you want stored somewhere. So you'd want a central storage that can only store 36 items, that only needs to store 36 items, sorry. And you should admit, don't tell me what those items are, but I can kind of guess what a lot of them are. Iron plates and industrials. However, with the uploads that we've got, the dimensional uploads, I could just snap them into a place. So it'd be like, okay, so I know we need iron plates to build with. We'll put that into the dimensional upload. I know I need reinforced plates. We'll put that on the building. So we'll have it go to that first and then ship out to the trains afterwards. So it always fills up our building thing. And we could have, well, you can't have multiple, you can have multiple dimensional uploads, but it doesn't increase the space. It just increases how quickly it fills. So I think, oh yeah, and then I was going to do the same again for, so that's one building, so we'd have to have something that size for the next one. But again, I don't know, these aren't really used for things, so. I wish there was cut and paste. I wish there was cut and paste, so I could copy this layout and slap it down below. Doing some stuff off on production to go. Yeah, that's what I do. I wouldn't have a dedicated place just for building materials for us. I would have it would just literally siphon off of the main thing, but it would have a smart splitter, and it would go. It would go to the dimensional depot first, and then go to the train stations. Or it would go to the train stations and come straight back out the train stations into a dimensional depot. So the train stations get the stuff first, so the trains would still get priority, but it would output directly from it into a depot, so it's always filling the depot. You could put a storage in as well, an entire storage to fill the depot all the time. That would also work. So I think. I think I want to go down that route. I don't want to. I can't believe I spent another. I keep doing this. I keep changing my mind on things because I can't settle on something. I don't know why I'm painting them. I don't need them. Right. Let's change over to the there. Oh yeah. I think I would be the same. I think idiot. Right, so going down. Whee. There. That didn't go anywhere near where I wanted to go. Oh. Because we'll bring the space elevator down to here. Then I don't know whether you can build train tracks like straight. I mean, the only problem is that if we go that way to get the train track, we've got to go up and over to get back to that height there. But I'd rather, if I'm going to build factories like satellite factories, I'd rather build them on the floor. Got the pulse novelist yet? No. No. I'd also actually want to rebuild the train track, so. I don't know why I'm going upstairs for this. Because we know this is center. We know that the block that would be here is center of the map. So if I just go to any foundation, let's go with the default fix-it foundation 4 meters. Hold control. That is center of the map. We know that. We know that for a fact. Okay, we have figured this out already. This is center of the map. So, if I put the space elevator in there, I figure out how high it needs to be to not clip through the floor. I wonder if I can nudge the space elevator up in the air. Ah. Let me in, let me in. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 by 7, right? And it's pretty square, so I couldn't really make a circle to make it fit. Ah, that's a shame. Go down. Go down, go down, go down, go down. What is that? What is that? I see you. I see you, random piece of... No? No? Okay, I don't see you. Maybe it was a shadow thing. Oh, it was a shadow thing, wasn't it? Because of the long distance shadows. I thought I'd put down a piece of foundation out the way somewhere. Right. So, so if I went 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 by 7. So this would be the size of the... Not my shot, arch nemesis. No, 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 you're mixing me up with that other guy. Yeah, that's about right. We cut the corner off, that'd be fine. So that's where the space editor would go. I'm just wondering whether I can do... That's very shiny as well. Oh, what's going... Oh. Would you look at that? Every time I reload the game, it enables AMD FSR. Every damn time it does that. Oh, that looks weirder now. But it's still shiny. But the ladder was strobing. The ladder's still strobing. The ladder is strobing. That is, well, I say strobing. That is. Now it's not strobing, but the stuff upstairs looks really bizarre. But that's okay. Right. Okay. I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it enables that. It did take me a long time to notice it this time. Normally I notice it pretty quickly. So... Okay. Anyway. Ooh, that looks really bad. I don't know what YouTube's doing with that compression, but whoa, does that look funky. Whoa. It is no effect, so... Right. If I come here and I put this guy in... There... Yes, yes. Oh no. No more or more? I need to make sure this corner is kind of in the center of the block. So this is center of the block. Do this. Okay, like that. And if we nudge that down to maybe there, that would lead the train track slightly above it, which would be very awkward. Can we get it so it sits in, so it lines up with the train tracks? Like that. Is that lined up with the train track? Found a solution. Took your glasses off. Ah, I see. I see. Something's not right here. Something's not right here. Oh no, 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 it is right. It is right. It's just that I've obviously pushed it. Yeah, and we went too far that way. So if I did that. Whoa, no, don't zoop it. Don't zoop it. I want just the one. No. No. Down, down, down. One. Click. Boom. We have a platform. Doop, doop, doop. We have to figure out the train tracks. That'd be fun. We can figure that one out. We can grab the space elevator. We can put it down here on this circular platform, which looks weird and kind of out of place. And also, I'd have to try and get rid of all these, which I didn't really think about. I'm sure the ones that are inside there won't really matter all that much. It says, hopefully. Well, we can't get them, so they're going to have to not matter all that much, really, to be honest. You have to move this ladder as well. Space elevator, collect. Yeah, we have to figure out the train tracks, but we know. Well, we know where they're going to come in from anyway. But yeah. Why am I so full of plastic again? I bet I can't build the space elevator because I bet the thing's up there for it. No, I do have the stuff for space elevator. Okay. Missing materials, missing wire, of course. That's okay. Overlapping another object, something clipping may occur, but it will sit on there. It needs to come back a bit, so I need to basically go inside the thing to the center point, which is here. Look straight up, and I can't see above me. No. Yes, we line it up so that the things will point towards a corner. There we go. That's about correct spacing. Oh, this is not spaced correctly. Right. Is at that point there. If I look south directly, yes, we're in between the two. Right, so that point there is the south point. So I need to look directly north. So the space sailor needs to come over. So that's centered, left and right. And I need to center it. Actually, that looks pretty good to me. Slightly off the edges because the space elevator is not actually square. It is so yeah, and yep, I reckon that's a good place. My wire's not filling up at all, which is kind of annoying. That means it's up there on that thing. Oh, I wish you could snap this in point and then come back and build it later. Work. Stackable might. Oh god. So there, the space elevator must sit in front of that. So as we're looking at it, the thing that we do is right here. The thing that we access is right here. So that's the front of it. Okay. I need to get up there to that chest because that's got the wire in it that's needed. It's very annoying. We could climb this, I suppose, or I could put an actual ladder in again. That would probably make a lot more sense. La-da-da, la-da-da. Oh yeah, ladders can't go down for some really weird reason. Ba-ba. And you're going to stop at this one, aren't you? Yes, of course you are. Yep. Yep, you had loads of wire inside you, typical. Right. Let's look at the hard drives and stuff with me as well. Upload those. Upload the wire. Okay. Plastic is full. Okay, that should leave enough space for the elevators to go in. Yeah. Oop. Right, try again, shall we? Surface to uneven, a player is in the way. So that should be even. No, it needs to go back a little tiny bit. Although, I can't remember whether we had to pull it forward a bit or back a bit to actually make it 100% central. I can't for the life of me remember that. So, because the actual... there's actually more on the back of this than there is on the front. So that isn't technically central to it. I don't think. No, so you have to move it. It's got to go back, hasn't it? Yeah, I can see that. I can see it's not level. So this is level. So it's got to go back to about there. Maybe even a little bit more. So look directly east. Line the east up with the map center. And then if I look like that, that central column is now come on. Come on. There. There. I think that is center. Which is interesting because I made this circle way too big. But we can always put the circle back in again. We can always delete the circle and put that back in again. That's not a problem. Although if we did that, it would be a different height. But then we could always adjust the height to make it level with the thing. So there you go. Space Adventures going back in. I didn't see the station move at all. There is something floating in the sky right there. What is that? Well, whatever it is, oh, it's a ladder. Yep, I didn't see the station even slightly move over, so I think we're good. This platform can definitely be made smaller, so we shall do that. Okay, 16 by cone inverted loop, which also means I can get rid of these ones now. Ha 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 ha. Awesome, 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 awesome. I don't know whether the you snap if I hold control. Yes, awesome. So no, I was 1 meter out. It needs to go south by 1 meter. I'm not going to fix that. I'm fine with it. Go up. Why did you fling me off? That was weird. So you need to come out to at least there. So you get this guy. So one more there, like that. Okay, so you get that one. Are you getting the back one? Yes. The hidden one that doesn't show whilst it's building. Stupid thing. Okay, so it's a lot smaller than it was. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger than that, because do I want to incorporate? Your legs are actually there for this, so no, I think that's good. I think that's good. So let's do that. Just the one. Doop, 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 doop. Yep, you're not floating, are you? You are. You are floating. No. No. Not too fussed about that overhanging ever so slightly, but you are. Oh no, you're. See, those legs are through the floor, but the actual big support legs are now floating. Which is just the I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, it's good enough. Good enough. I am. Oh no, you do not like patterns. You do not like patterns. No parking. Does 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 night? Yeah. No, you do not like patterns. Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, because of the sizing change, I suppose. No pioneer icon. Nope. Can you put a number on it? Nope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. But more importantly, that is sat there and it is in the ground, established and hooked into the ground, floating on a plinth, which I should have probably done the opposite one. That should have done that one. So it's like on a right. Okay. So now what I want to do is put in a rail, but I want to get one of these beams, but not one of these beams. We want to come in here. This is center. Okay. And we know that's where one of our tracks normally is, and that's where the other one of our tracks normally is, because that's the design we chose for our things. So we want to go around this. We want to go to the back of it basically, so that we can input stuff to it, have a train drop off maybe directly behind it. You go there. I don't want to go in yet because that would be too close. Oh, I don't even know if I could put a station here if I did this. Doop, 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 doop. Let's put in you guys. Get rid of that one. Nope. Nope, not down there. On there, on there, on there. A minimum of 3. Doesn't have to be this far out though. Come on. Thank you. That. We couldn't get a station here because we're too close to it. That's really weird. If that's 3 there, you're not... Oh, you are very close to it. Okay. Wait a minute. Yep. I'm an idiot. I'm not counting properly. So, nope. Okay. So, 1, 2, at least 2. You'd also have to go 2. Make this 5. Then we'd come in like that. We'd go five. We'd cut back round again and we'd be way too close to it. Gonna go with 7 then. Gonna go with 7. 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Might be a little far away. In fact, it will be far away. I don't know what I'm thinking here. This is not. Where is it? Hold on. No, that lines up. Okay. Means this one should line up. And it does. Awesome. Okay. Look at that. Also, cool. Okay. Now, we should have enough space to have train stations. My plan would be to have I need to paint some rails. Because I don't know whether I want the train station here. Further back. Because I don't know if it's 7 or 6. It's 2 per go, isn't it? So it's 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oop. We have a freight platform, which I don't know if it wants to go that way. Is that a bit close to unloading? No, that seems okay. It should be right. Unload. To be honest with you, I need to have the one drop off. So we'll put 2 stations in. Yeah, okay, so it's half a track off. Boom, there you go. Okay, now the problem is that is not long enough to put a piece of track in, so this track is going to look weird. Yeah, we can get stuff out of there. Yeah, look at that. Look, easily. And the other one can do the same. And then we can have a I don't know, an awesome sink, something. So set up to it if it, yeah, and that one will come out and just basically do it here. So we'd have to figure out the tracks for that later because I can't. No. Yeah, Okay. Okay, so a complete change of plan again. Losing the will. Losing the will. But that's my fault for being indecisive. Where it goes on the ground. Hi. You alright? Slug. Whoa. No, 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 no. I don't know about how to look at this. Yeah, I'm going to grab that stuff there. Yank. Right. Oh, nice. Huh. You can get on the little antennas for the. Are they solid? They're not solid. Oh my god! Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Okay, so I need to get rid of all this up here. I'm done for today. I'm definitely done for today. It's 22 in the morning, 23 in the morning. Terrible today. Terrible, terrible. Absolutely feel like I've done nothing. But I have done nothing. I've done absolutely nothing. From change my mind on doing that, and then spend an hour and a half trying to figure out how to get belts across the train track, and then give up on doing it as soon as I wanted to rebuild the thing. Yeah. Yeah. Let's leave this here. Let's just abandon it for the moment. And come back another time, because I'm completely disheartened and don't want to actually continue with it for the moment. So yeah. Let's leave this here. Thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this one. It's been really boring, so I understand if you haven't. I haven't been doing anything at all. Even I'm bored of doing it. So yeah. Until next time, as always, have fun.